Welcome back, my dark beings, to the Dark Void, ruled by me, Nile 51. As you can see in the background right now, we're in Palworld right now, but we're not playing it. This is not a playthrough. In fact, I just needed a background because I gotta talk about Palworld for a moment. But we will be coming back here in the future to play this for like a little bit, for like a long video. But that's in the future. Right now, I'm gonna talk about how Palworld is currently a genius and are currently holding the line and are basically using the turtle method against the red plumber. And if you don't know who the red plumber is, the red plumber has a hat with an M on it, and I can't say the name of the company because I have no idea if I'll get copyrighted beyond belief. Because you know how they are; they will literally copyright anybody for like little to no reason. I mean, look at the videos. They've literally at one time they literally copied. I mean, they literally copyrighted, sued basically an elderly couple just for having old games on their platform. I mean, seriously, what the heck? They literally went scorched earth on them, and it's just insane. So yeah, so if I say Red Plumber, it's because you know who I'm talking about. But the reason I want to make this video is because absolutely how much of a genius that Palworld is right now. They're literally been lasting like literally I think almost a half a year now. I don't know how long it's been. I think since like March, right? Has it been since March? Somebody let me know in the comments how long when they basically got the lawsuit hit upon them. Because I could have swear that it's already been half a year and they're still around. I mean, Palworld literally has been still alive. Usually when there's any company that has some sort of Red Plumber products on them, they get sued and they take down whatever it is in a matter of a day, a week, or even a month. Palworld has been alive for seriously, I think almost half a year. I have no idea what the timeline is, so let me know in the comments. And it is absolutely amazing. Not only that, Palworld is an absolute genius because they're currently turtling. If you don't know what I mean is this. I mean they're literally tanking it. How about that? They're tanking the shots from from the from basically the Red Plumber, and it is amazing how long they've lasted. Sorry, but yeah, like I said, they're tanking the line. They're like in the front lines right now. And the way I'm saying, the reason why I say this is because have you noticed there's a lot of other copycats of the Pokemonsters. How about that? Pocket Monsters. Let's just say that coming out lately. There's been a lot. There's been like I mean Honkai Star. I think Hoyoverse is about to reveal their Honkai Pocket Monster version. I mean, there's some other indie Pocket Monsters coming out as well. I mean, there's a lot coming out of the woodwork. But since the Red Plumber is so busy with PAL right now, with the Palworld right now, that they are literally too busy to even deal with all of them. They're currently dealing with only Palworld, and it's taking up so much of the research just to beat them that I don't think they're even looking. I don't know if they're gonna go after everyone else during this, but right now, Palworld is holding the line. They're tanking the shots, and every other person is like taking this chance to make their own Pocket Monster game. Legitimately, I mean, we know how basically the Red Plumber keeps panning everything. I mean, they recently panned the summon mechanic, which you can't even summon anymore. Well, as far as I know, but we don't know if the Red Plumber will literally enforce that. It's just to get Palworld out of the water. But right now, it's hilarious how much the tanking like Palworld is taking. They're literally holding line, and it is absolute genius because right now the Red Plumber, what they're doing is that they're ruining reputation each time they try to defeat Palworld. Have you noticed right now how much backlash the Red Plumber is getting right now? Like I said, when I say Red Plumber, I mean the company, not the character. But like I said, I can't say it because I'm not risking a copyright strike from them because you know how they are. But either way, the fact that they're getting so much backlash is it basically is amazing right now. I don't think they've gotten this much backlash going against a company in like so much while. I mean, they have the resource. I mean, the problem is that even if as much as the backlash that I hope it would affect them, the downside is since they have loyal fans, corrupted loyal fans, like brainwashed loyal fans that will literally bat for them every single time. that until the loyal fans finally break free of their brainwashing, the Red Plumber is still going to be able to keep doing what they want. That's the reason why they're still able to do this. I mean, their loyalists are like way crazy right now. But in the end, right now, in the end, their power is holding the line. I mean, no matter what they do, I mean, right now the genius part is that they're holding the line, tanking it, and this slowly, little by little, they're taking things away from their game to please, the Red Plumber. But here's the genius part. They're doing little by little. They're not completely changing everything. They're literally just playing the waiting game right now. They're literally just taking little things, little bit at a time. And right now, basically, the Red Plumber is doing his best to try to beat them, but they're wasting so much resource trying to beat Palworld that it's literally not only wasting the resources, but they're also getting so much backlash to the point where people are starting to know. No, I saw this in the video. So I forgot what the name is called. Oh my god! But that people are literally now looking into patents now and saying this. Basically, what the heck is going on? Because you know how the Red Plumber keeps patenting everything, and literally it's so insane how much they keep patenting. I mean, they patent something from the Elfier's game, where basically you can't stick things together. Isn't that basically miniatures? And isn't sticking things together just glue and tape? At that point, they might as well go give a lawsuit to the glue factory and the tape factories at this point. But literally, you gotta realize that the fact that this company keeps, at which they're two-faced, we both know they're two-faced. I mean, they have good things, they do good stuff. Well, in the end of the day, they're still basically an evil corporation, two-faced. But unlike Two-Face, at least Two-Face will flip a coin and give you a chance to win one thing or the other. Basically, the Red Plumber, no, it doesn't matter. Both faces are the same thing. They're two-faced. They're good on the outside, but they won't give you a chance on the other side. It is insane. And which is why I say, now people say that, oh no, basically Palworld is being bullied. You're right, they're being bullied. But also, I also seen videos saying, oh well, Palworld is afraid of the plumber company. They're afraid, which could also be true, afraid of the plumber company, that they keep going after them, and they seen other videos like showing Powers, oh yes, I submit, and everything. But what's funny is, the way I see it, is that currently, Palworld is just biding their time, I think. They're just holding the line, because I think they know that the longer they can hold out, the more problems the Red Plumber will have to deal with. Because right now, like I said, they patent summoning, and a lot of people got pissed at that. Because how the heck can you patent something so basic as summoning? At that point, we might as well not be able to summon. They might as well just patent magic at that point, which existed before video games even happened. I mean, like I said, magic existed before video games. Whether you believe magic existed in the medieval ages, that's in your own prerogative. I'm just saying, magic has been known for a while now. And summoning has been around for who knows how long. I mean, at that point, think about it. Summoning a character like an automatic NPC, like I said, at that point, like I said, if I'm a necromancer and I want to summon something, I said this in one of my videos, you might as well, every other game needs to basically play along with the Red Plumber just so they don't get basically hit with a lawsuit. But in the end of the day, that's just causing so much backlash to basically the Red Plumber that I don't think they're going to enforce it, because if they enforce it, it's going to cause even more problems. The genius of Palworld right now is that they're basically holding the line and tanking the hits. This has gone on for so long. I don't know how long. I don't know what's the record here for the lawsuits against the Red Plumber. I mean, again, the Red Plumber making the lawsuits. I don't know what the record is. I don't know how long a lawsuit is taken. So somebody let me know in the comments what's the record here and how long. Because I could have sworn it's only lasted a day, a week, or a month before they capitulate. Before the people capitulate and just, okay, fine, Red Plumber, you take whatever you want. Like I said, let me know how long it's been. But because right now, this is the only company that I know of that has gone this long without like losing to the Red Plumber. The fact that they're just holding the line, tanking it, shows you that they know what they're doing. They're just holding the line, little by little, just basically waiting for when the day when the Red Plumbers finally get to that point when they can't do anything more. They're literally basically like I said, the Red Plumbers like throwing everything, trying to do whatever it takes to beat Power World right now. But the more they resources they waste, the more they have to figure out whether or not this is going to be in their budget, because budget just to do this. Now, like I said, they could do it. Like I said, they have loyal fans. They have the loyal, corrupted loyalists. I mean, literally, if you saw the sequel to the console they announced, basically the Switch sequel. I'm not gonna say the second because I have no idea if they copyrighted that somehow. But like I said, the sequel, people still bought that, and look what happened. Their loyal, corrupted loyalists are still around, and they're even purchasing the freaking dang freaking console. I mean, freaking old games that are now costing like antique games that came out like years ago on the basically the W2 thing. I'm not gonna say the thing. Like I said, I don't know how much copyright stuff they have, and now they're bringing those two back. The let's say Red Plumber Galaxy 1 and 2. I said Red Plumber 1 and 2, and now they're basically in a combo pack to basically $80, which shouldn't be. I mean, they should be like $20 each, at least, because they're old games. But no, basically Red Plumber said no, full price, because they rarely do even freaking sales there. They're basically a pain in the butt company. I mean, they even brought out the new DLC for the. I'm not gonna say that. Let's just the Dekong thing, which literally lasts for like an hour, I think, depending, like an hour, and it costs $20, and people agree that it should have been, and it's basically alongside the game, should have been in the game, but it's like $20. You get more hours out of Silk Song than out of this DLC. It just shows you how greedy the Red Plumber is. Which is why I'm saying Palworld is an absolute genius for holding the line. They're holding the line. Now, I don't know how long the power can last, but they have enough money to hold off. At least. And like I said, this is a war of attrition. Somebody's going to go down, and I hope that that the Red Plumber basically sees how much money they're wasting just to get stick the lures on, and realize that, dude, this is like taking way too much. They're taking way too much of our funding. We need to stop doing this, we need to stop doing this. We need to like basically settle this somehow, sooner or later. If this is how long it's gonna take. Now the question is the Red Plumber willing to settle, or are they going to take funding from the other departments? Because remember, there was that Pocket Monster game. Basically, where basically all those glitches happen beyond belief. That all those glitches happen, and oh my god, it was a heck show. That nobody was able to play that game for a while, for at least a little bit, like without crashing, or basically seeing characters running around like, oh my god, like monstrosities. The question is the Red Player willing to take budget from the other departments just to be Palworld? Because, yeah, I'm freezing. I don't care. This is just for background purposes. Because if they're willing to take the budget from the other departments just to be Palworld, do you imagine how much backlash that the Red Plumber is gonna get? I bet you they'll probably make it. I bet you they're probably gonna make an excuse. Oh well, because the funding needs to go to, because we're currently in a lawsuit with Power right now, and we need the funding. Do you realize how many people are gonna get hissed over the Red Plumber if they admit that? Imagine how many people would get pissed. Now, of course, the loyalists would go to bat for them and just say, yeah, it's Palworld, it's bad. But the majority, or in other words, us around the world, will see it. Dude, have you lost your minds? Just settle already. Give it up. You're wasting resources just with trying to beat Palworld here. There is no reason. Just settle it and be done with it. Just let them have this. You're taking resources away from the other because you're so greedy and desperate to defeat Palworld. Just let it be. I mean, like I said, this is a war of attrition right now, and Palworld is currently holding the line. But like I said, the moment Palworld falls, Do you guess what's going to happen? All the other Pocket Monster games are going to have to deal with this. Because right now, Palworld is the tank holding the line. Like I said, people have the wrong idea of a Palworld. Right now, they're holding line for us. I don't know how long, but they're holding the line at least for now. Now, like I said, I don't know how long this is going to last. I don't know how long it's going to last. But right now, Palworld is like literally winning right now by absolutely just doing nothing but tanking. And right now, they just released Pal Farm. They're about to release Pal Farm, which, if you haven't seen the Plumber, they also announced a farming game at the same time. Now, I'm going to say this right now. If the Red Plumber decides to patent farming and base building and anything, do you realize how pissed off, even more pissed off the community is going to be? Not only the gaming community, but the farming community as well. Because, people that do farming, they just do this to relax. They get it from the day off from work. They know, I'm just going to waste time, relax myself. Imagine what will happen if the farming community finds out about this and they get pissed off. You do not want to mess with farming people. They're there to relax. They don't want basically another company saying, hey, we own this now. This patent is ours, so you need to follow our rules. No. Just think about it. We got Stardew Valley, which is the highest grossing thing. And you do not want to mess with those people. They like those kind of games. We have other farming games. And we have Minecraft, which also has its own farming stuff based in crafting things. That's already is crafting on that. Imagine what happens if basically Minecraft... In fact, you don't want to mess the Minecraft community at all. Because there's a lot of Anarchy servers over there. The biggest one, 2B2. And you do not want to mess. I mean, I think there's somebody that got arrested on there because they wanted to beat someone that's in the Anarchy server in real life. They wanted to, hack them. They actually hacked them. And that person got arrested because they tried to freaking bring business from the gaming world into real life. Do what you want on the Anarchy servers, and you gotta be safe on Anarchy servers. There's, no limits. There's, no laws. There's no barely in the rules. So you gotta be... Hackers are galore over there, so you gotta be careful over there. But after that, you do not want to mess with Anarchy servers. Trust me. So basically, the Red Planet decides to patent anything about farming. Oh, the amount of can of worms they're gonna keep opening. Like I said, Palworld is a genius right now. They're holding the line. Now, you can disagree with me on the fact that they're geniuses. You can disagree with me on the fact that they're turtling and they're just capitulating to the Blair Plumber. You can say whatever you want. But to me, in my eyes, Palworld are literally winning right now by absolutely doing nothing but turtling. They're holding the line. And right now, the Red Plumber is just outing themselves. We're getting so much backlash. Just wasting resources trying to win. They're literally losing right now. Now, like I said, doesn't matter right now. You can say that, oh no, they still have enough money. Yes, you're right. But how long until they decide that they can't keep this up and decide to take money out of the other departments? In fact, they might get so far. And the question is, how much of the lawyers, because we just found a legal mindset, we finally know the identity of the lawyers that are helping the Red Plumber. Go look up Legal Mindset. I didn't watch that video, but he did announce that we finally know who the lawyers are for, the Red Plumbers are. So, yeah, I am actually going to find the video and link it down below. I haven't watched it myself, but I trust Legal Mindset. And now we finally know the identity of the Red Plumbers lawyers. Finally. Which is why I said that Palworld is holding the line. And the more, basically, the Red Plumber keeps trying to beat them, the more they're basically process their outing this, and the more that backlash they're getting, the more secrets are, the more outing, the more people are going to look at this, the more they're going to look at this. I mean, every time they do something, more people are looking at this. Right now, Palworld is literally the bulwark. They're holding the line, and the Red Plumber is just out wasting resources, outing themselves. They're getting backlash now. The only way they're going to survive is if they try to basically raise prices and try to get the loyalists to keep paying them. That's the only way they're going to keep this up. But the moment they piss off their own loyalists, that's it. There's nothing. They basically have to decide whether or not they want to keep trying to go after Palworld, or they want to keep trying to get money out of the other resources. In fact, the best option is they would need to get rid of their lawyers and only get a little bit of lawyers. Just get one lawyer or some lawyers to help them out. That's it. That's it. They cannot keep paying the lawyers that much money if they're gonna waste for this lawsuits. I'm just saying, and I'm about to go down. Either way, that's about it, and that's all I have to say right now. Pow, I don't die. Huh. Either way, that's about it. That's the video for me today. I just wanted to make this because I'm just telling you guys, Palworld is tanking this. They're the bulwark to basically every other pocket monster right now. So anybody that's making a game right now, they're taking the chance. I mean, look up videos right now. A lot of games right now, a lot of companies are literally making their own pocket monsters because Palworld is here. They're holding the line, and everyone else is taking this chance. They know. I mean, you really think that any other company would be doing this right now if it wasn't for Palworld? Think about it. Why do you think everyone is making their own pocket monsters right now? They're making their own versions right now. Because there's no way, no matter what, you cannot tell me there has not been this many games involving pocket monsters since Palworld basically came on the scene. Palworld gave us what we wanted. Gave us what we wanted here. And like I said, if basically Nintendo, I didn't say the full name, I don't know what that is, Nintendo, the Red Player wants to keep going this, they will literally need to say that, yes, those exist in our game, in our territory. Like the weapons, you get basically getting humans to work for you for free, and forcing animals into hard labor. Right now, they're trying to do whatever it takes. I think they even made a copycat version of Palworld just to try to win, which is insane because literally, legally speaking, you can't do that. You can't just make a version of your game. Well, there's a lawsuit happening. I don't know how it works over in Japan, but to me, I think that's actually breach of a legal. That's a more ammo for Palworld because you can't just make a game to copy the other game and just say that's yours. I don't know. Also, it's idiotic how basic things are being patented nowadays. I think the patent system should be sued beyond belief as well. The patenting system, I think people should be suing the patent system at this point because it's just getting out of control. I mean, the fact that patents are getting out the door immediately is insane. That they seriously, it's insane. Either way, I think that's about it. I don't think I have anything else to say. Oh yeah, also the PAL farm game also has you playing Russian roulette. If you know what I mean by that, you know. Which is why I said they cannot go after that farm game without pissing off everybody. And also, they cannot say that those kind of things belong to me without saying that, yeah, Russian roulette exists in their world. All right? There's a lot of things. I can't wait to see I can't wait to see Pal Farm, and I can't wait to see how much basically the Red Player is going to try to go after them for on that one. Who knows? I don't know. But like I said, if they want to go after Pal Farm, they're going to have to go contest against the farming community. And the farming territory has been getting hit on a lot. And realistically, if they want to try to take farming, realistically, a lot of farmers have been getting hit on in real life too. So, just saying, who knows? Maybe for once, reality may go against this company. I don't know. Who knows? Either way, that's about it. Let me know in the comments. Like I said, what you think about the situation. Am I wrong? Do you think I'm wrong entirely? Do you think Palworld is afraid of the Red Plumbers entirely, and they're just basically just giving them what they want? Do you think they're geniuses and are actually just tanking the shots right now, and they're basically holding the line and just using a war attrition tactic and basically just holding the line and just waiting for the Red Plumber to start losing resources? Do you ever think the loyalists will actually finally wake up and break free from the brainwashing, or do you think the brainwash is too strong with them? Do you think that the Red Plumber will take resources away from other territories just to beat Palworld? And what do you think about the lore stuff? Do you think they're finally gonna start losing money in there and start basically stop investing in the lawyer territory, and basically finally start downsizing that? Hmm? Either way, I think that's about it. And what you think about it? Do you think the farming territory? Do you think that Red Plum will go after the farming territory next? What do you think about that? Let me know down in the comments as well. And also, if you play farming games, how pissed off will you be if your farming territory gets invaded by the Red Plumber? How much do you think? How much pissed off do you think will you be? I want to know because I know you guys just want to play and farm and just enjoy and relax. Will this be your breaking point? Let me know down in the comments. And also, do you think people will get pissed off at the Red Plumber even more instead of Power? Because I know the loyalists are pissed off at Palworld. Are you pissed off for some reason at Palworld that this is happening? Because I need to know. Are you? Because if you are, then that makes no sense to me. Either way, yeah. Now, for right now, I hope you enjoyed today's video. Like I said, comment down below, comment and comment, subscribe down below to join my Dark Army. Like and share the video. Oh, I actually moved my character. Like and share the video if you enjoyed today's video. Wait. Oh my god. Like share the video to help spread my influence, glaze it everywhere, and to help my influence grow. And don't forget to press the black bell button to be notified whenever my videos pop up. And also, don't forget to, because also YouTube channel doesn't bother announcing my channel. Sometimes I forget to upload videos or younger student wants to play. And don't forget to look at and check your profile to see if restricted mode is on. Check that at least, because restricted mode, some people are saying that it's on automatically. So make sure that's off, because it removes videos from your feed. Yeah, it removes my videos from your feed. Some of them. Just to let you know. Alright? Okay, that's about it. And for right now, my Dark Pal minions, dismissed!